In 2 weeks, I will be on vacation. That means I have a lot of things to do. And actually, it's so much things to do that I started to using this book here. And I will try to check one by one the things I need to do, because otherwise it's impossible to do them all, or at least even to do the things which are most important. Hello, my name is Lemonas. In this channel I'm trying to document my journey while becoming a YouTuber, and my strategies, my mistakes, my takes, my messages, and my knowledge. It's all to you. Let's go. Priorities, priorities, and once more priorities. That will change all the game. In the last video I was speaking about talking less, and that video got me so deep that I wasn't filming for 2 weeks probably. And that's not good, because consistency is flying out of the window. That means I have things to do, and I have so many things to do that the only one thing I can do now is come up with checklist and try to solve one by one. Let's talk about books and written form of lists. There's some kind of magic when you do it by hand. It's really nice, but being an IT guy, I was constantly anxious about doing that by hand. And one more excuse I got here is it's impossible to track things down in the long run. Imagine you have noted something in your notes at some specific point in time, and you know that was the case, and after a while you want to find that note. How you want to do it? If you all you have is little paper book, just open it and scroll, trying to find where and what I did noted about one or another thing. And that's not cool. And what we can do better, of course, we can use apps, and the apps you can hit Command F and find something, and that's kind of cool. But downside is your brain is kind of not so well, I would say, connected to the things you are typing instead of to the things you're writing, because you can take a pencil and write things down by hand, and that involves all kind of motorics around it, and people don't usually understand why it's happening and why it connects differently when you do it by hand. And actually there is a difference if you type and if you write. There's two different things, and brain should work on different stuff too. So yeah, maybe that's the reason. But yeah, downside is it's impossible to find. So there's one more middle ground here. You can take something like this. It's pencil, and use your iPad or something like that. There's a bunch of devices who has pencils, and you can write on the screen and it becomes a note which probably can be indexed somehow, and later on you will be able to hit that Command F and find something. So yeah, maybe that's the reason why this book sits here just like a reminder, and it's pretty new, for, I don't know, 2 years maybe already. I have it on my desk and I look at it and never started to use it as intended, but maybe I will. What's on my list? And on my list there's a lot of things and based on my priorities at the moment, YouTube is way below of my priorities, unfortunately. That means I have a lot bigger issues in my life to solve first. And one of that being I need to move out from my old apartment and be able to sell it finally, because I live in this house more than half a year now, and my apartment is still here, is still waiting for new owners. It's hard because I had like a lot of issues at home. I didn't had any room to play some stuff. I wasn't planning to uh, making a huge mess right away. Start living here. For that reason, I was keep on postponing that moving parts. We just took the main things we need to have here to be able to live here. Clothes, some other basic needs, computers, and that's it. And a lot of other not so important stuff, like all kind of gadgets, photos, and something like that, is still are not brought here. It's like if I will move it here, that means it will sit somewhere in some kind of box. I have like too many boxes already here now, and I have no place to put more probably. For that reason, I had to build some, as I call, woodshed uh, close to my house. At least my bicycles can live here for now, and that few things which is like we enjoying. We want to have it on our hands, so we could ride those bicycles in some evening or so. And yeah, we have like few more things to solve. But I feel that in those 2 weeks until my vacation, I will be solving a lot of this stuff. And of course, life happens. Sometimes you need to replace brake pads for your bicycle. Maybe I will shoot a video of how I'm replacing those. And yeah, all kind of stuff, all kind of situations. And YouTube is not on my list of priorities at the moment, unfortunately, but I do what I can. It's sometimes it's impossible to do everything, and you have to pick something, and that's something which hopefully will move needle just a little bit forwards bigger goals. And for me at the moment, selling apartment is one of the biggest goals. I want to achieve it this year, let's say until the autumn. So I have really not a lot of time for that, and I need to focus on that. Earlier, I got other priorities like seeding some grass outside my house because it's nice to have a grass probably. And at the moment, I have only plain ground, and that's not cool. And again, it takes time, it takes some resources, some money. Again, some maybe other plants should be planted, because time is something you should be considering, and that graph where some things are urgent and not important, and some things are important and urgent. You know that graph. So yeah, sometimes you have to put all of your pieces into that box, into that system, and pick only those things you have to do. Yeah, so um, make your decisions wisely. Consider all the circumstances and outcomes of your doing and not doing stuff, because sometimes not doing might even help you. For example, if I'm not selling this apartment this year, Maybe next year I will get more money for that apartment. Who knows? And it can also be in an opposite way. Maybe the best moment to sell my apartment is now, and next year the prices will be much lower. It can happen too. So let's do what we can, and I will do what I can. I will try to come back to my YouTube stuff as soon as I will be able to, as often as I will be able to. And for now, thanks for watching, see you next time, and good luck with your plans.